How much money would it take for you to turn your body into a living advertisement? More specifically, how much money would it take for you to tattoo advertising to your forehead? Think about that for a second. What's your price? Well, there's a gentleman that had a price and it was $250,000. And after he did it, it turns out things went a little south. So let's see what happens.
So you put a tattoo on your forehead to save your parents' house?
Yes, sir, that's correct. In short, I
Oh my.
called the radio station and I spoke with a gentleman who identified himself as one of Cyrus's crew. And the contest rules explained everything.
So it says 3 easy steps to win a fortune. Number 1, tattoo them across your forehead, which is what you did.
Yes.
Be the first listener to do it and win $250,000.
Didn't waste any time.
So in contract law, we call that an offer, right? Here's the offer. You get this tattoo, you're the first to do it. And if you do that, if you perform, right, we call it performance, you get 250 grand. So again, I ask you the question, would you take 250 to tattoo an advertisement to your forehead? Think about it. Maybe it depends on what the advertisement is. Something tells me though, this radio station is gonna try to screw this guy out of the money. Let's see what happens.
Down to the first tattoo parlor I could find that was near my house, and I asked for a rush job on the tattoo, which by the way, was not cheap. About 10 minutes, a representative came down from the studio and explained to me that this was, quote unquote, a big misunderstanding. He didn't say a prank, he said a big misunderstanding.
I could have never imagined in a million years somebody would have actually tattooed our station letters to their forehead.
Well, still, they've got a problem because as written, that's an offer. It's an invitation, it's an offer, whatever you want to call it under the law. There's nothing within the 4 corners of the document, as lawyers like to say, to suggest this is a prank or a joke or anything else. It's an offer in writing. This guy accepted it. My guess is he's going to get paid. Let's see what the judge does with it.
$250,000 is a lot of money. There are a lot of folks that would do that, right?
Seriously.
And in your favor, I'm going to award for a total award of $510,000.
Maybe you're wondering why the judge give him so much money. You know, the deal was $250. Well, he probably got money for his pain and suffering and maybe for the cost of removing the tattoo and those types of things. And that's a little more debatable, right? Because the contract just says you get $250 for doing this. And so maybe you really shouldn't be getting money for pain and suffering or having it removed. So I have some legal questions there that don't seem to be answered by this clip. But either way, the bigger question still is, how much would you take to tattoo your forehead and become a living, breathing advertisement?